Hey everybody, welcome to episode 3 of The Burst. I'm your host Brad Garland, and let's just get into what's the latest and greatest in banking. First thing is I wanted to talk about bar camp banks. If you guys haven't ever been to a bar camp, I would highly recommend it. Bar camp banks are kind of what they call the unconference. They're supposed to be a place where it's kind of an open event, very unstructured, and it's supposed to promote, creative ideas or innovations in financial services or products. You can go to barcamp.org and get some details on it. Lisa will link that up. So I want to talk about a couple of the ones that are actually upcoming. On March 29th, they're having a bar camp bank San Francisco, and the topic of that bar camp is more about technology and financial services and where they kind of mesh. They're actually having it at Berkeley at the Center of Entrepreneurship and Technology. So check that out. There's another one coming up on April 5th. That's Bar Camp Bank New England. And it's actually going to be more credit union focused. And they're actually having that at America's Credit Union Museum. So if credit unions is something you're really into, that would be an excellent one to go to. I know a lot of the people that are going there, and it should be a really good conference too. Also, we're having a Bar Camp Bank Dallas in June of this year. Can't really give you any more details than that. I think it's going to be a really good conference. Some people from Canada are coming down. We haven't necessarily picked where or when, but we do know it's going to be June in Dallas somewhere. So we'll go ahead and link that up too, and feel free to volunteer if you'd like to help in some way. All right, a little Banktastic stuff. So as far as Banktastic, there was an interesting conversation that we had last week that I wanted to share with you guys, and our very own Lisa, our community manager who's taping us here for Banktastic, posed the question, and she asks, do you think that our ability to carry company data around with us is a huge risk factor? And Eric actually responded and actually believes that the highest risk factor are our laptops, which I kind of agree with him. With the loan officers that are out there, his point is, they don't necessarily even know the data that they have on those laptops. And they really need to be ensured that all those laptops get encrypted in some ways. So, you definitely need to be encrypting those laptops. Patrick came back and kind of responded and actually came up with an interesting survey that found that 30% of respondents say that I don't think that they're very aware of security issues at all. Meaning the employees or the people that own these laptops or are using these laptops. My take is that, laptops definitely need to be encrypted. Mobile devices are something else that definitely need to be looked at too, especially with the iPhones, Trios, Blackberries of the world today. There's a lot of data that can go on those phones, and people go through phones a whole lot faster than they do laptops. So mobile devices are just as equally as important, but first and foremost, those laptops for sure need to get some sort of encryption on them. Lastly, our WOW segment, or what we like to call the website of the week, is obopay.com. What obopay is, it's a cool site that'll actually allow cell phone to cell phone payments. And basically it's kind of like PayPal, but with cell phones. So they use an example on the site that talks about mom's in New York, daughter's in LA, and she needs books for school, and she needs it right now. So mom can actually send a cell phone payment and give the money to the daughter, and the daughter can use that money right then. I like to think of it as two buddies at a bar. I bet you $5 you can't pick up this girl, and the payment goes one way or the other depending on his success or failure. So a lot of cool uses for it. I think consumers are going to start using cell phones more for payments like that. So check it out. I actually signed up for it. I'm interested to see how it works. So if you send me a request or comment on the blog, they give you $10 for just signing up. I'll send you $3 if you send me a request and go get you a drink or go get you a coffee or something like that. So anyway, lastly, we've got a couple of conferences that we're actually doing next week, and we hope to do some taping from them. One's in Kansas at the Kansas Bankers Association's conference. That one should be really good. Lisa's actually going to be doing some filming there. And then here in Austin next week is going to be a Texas Bankers Association's conference where I'm going to be speaking. So I'm hoping to get a couple of reviews done there of some of the vendors. So anyway, I guess that's pretty much it. Again, I can't believe it's already the episode 3 of The Burst, but this one's done, and we will see you guys next week. Have a good week, guys.